Hey viewers! Today, witness a young man upgrading his combat skills with an amazing robotic arm as his arch-nemesis Taron prepares to leave work. Suddenly, a gun is pointed at him. Through his high-tech glasses, Taron sees Charlie again as two vans arrive in a hurry. Taron, strong as he is, remains calm. He reaches for the door handle and yanks Charlie into the car after an infrared scan. And just like that, a wild brawl ensues in the car. Taron dodges bullets, seeking a chance to strike, then uses his stun ring again. But it falls flat. He grimaces, thinking of tossing Charlie out, yet Charlie's robotic arm grips him tight. Desperate, Taron pulls out his gun, but Charlie blocks every shot. Flesh can't compete, leaving Taron at a disadvantage. Just then, another hit from the pursuing assassin sends him flying out of the car, landing awkwardly back in the back seat. Taron plans to end it with a poison knife, but Charlie's mechanical arm ruins it. The neurotoxin spreads rapidly, killing the driver. The car spirals out of control and slams into a co, launching Charlie out of the car like a rag doll. Meanwhile, more assassins swarm in, with one revving a minigun, as if the director yelled, "There will be no quitting today." Seeing the chaos, Taron cleverly contacts Merlin, luring all the assassins to an abandoned park. With Merlin's approval, he presses launch, and the missile zooms up, perfectly aiming before splitting into 3 trackers. Hitting all pursuers, the explosion draws police, but Taron can hardly believe his luck. He tries into the lake, takes a deep breath, and the car floods instantly. It looks transformed. The wheels morph into propellers, speeding to the organization's secret exit. Taron successfully evades the crisis. Though he just dodged death, he's got more important things in store. He rushes home. He puts on a sharp new suit for tonight's family gathering with his crush. Little does he know, the mechanical arm left in the car is about to unleash havoc on the agency. Taron visits his girlfriend's palace, dressed in a suit, hoping to impress. To his surprise, his future father-in-law starts throwing some tricky questions. Lucky for him, Agent Susan is discreetly backing him up. However, while they are cheerfully chatting, he suddenly catches a glimpse of despair through his glasses as a missile strikes the base where Susan is. The entire headquarters of the agency crumbles in an instant, followed by another missile hit on Taron's home, reducing his beloved cat to ashes. And just like that, it's too late. Every agent's stronghold was obliterated simultaneously. Behind it all is a scheming femme fatale, holding keys to the agency's bases and members, firing missiles, obliterating this century-old justice force. Taron rushes back to the agency's base and finds himself engulfed in despair at the sight of ruins. A familiar figure emerges from the rubble, drawing his gun to fight. It's his old mentor Merlin, somehow alive. Taron suspects Merlin is the traitor who leaked the coordinates, but Merlin pulls out the robotic arm from her bag, revealing the truth. Turns out she hacked the agency's database. Why is she alive? Just a psychic, not worth a missile. Now, with only the 2 of them left, they have no choice but to activate the Doomsday Plan for revenge. As they open the Doomsday Vault for the final trump, they are stunned. Did the founder want them to drown sorrows? Confused, they sip whiskey, reminiscing about fallen comrades, just them left in the organization. Feeling the buzz, they almost forget their pain, with Merlin bursting into tears. However, just then, Taron notices a hidden coordinate at the bottom of the bottle. Obviously, this is the true trump card of the Doomsday Plan. They check the coordinates, and Merlin detects a large underground complex. Just as he grabs an axe to break open the entrance, a cowboy pops up and goes for the attack without a word. As top agents, they are not to be trifled with. Years of training help them react fast, but the cowboy easily handles both. He even knows how to utilize their gear, cleverly turning Taron's watch against him. Soon, they find themselves tied to chairs for interrogation. The cowboy is having none of their talk about being agents or doomsday plans. To ascertain their genuine identities, the cowboy swiftly swings open the 2-way mirror behind him. Taron and Merlin are shocked to discover that Hart, who was shot in the head by the director 2.5 years ago, is surprising. Before they can even process it, the cowboy pulls out a gun aimed right at Hart. He orders Taron to spill the real reason they're here, or else Hart takes a bullet. At a critical moment, a woman with a black umbrella stops the cowboy. She found it in the agency's Doomsday Vault. Turns out, she and the cowboy are on the same team, having originally formed the Brotherhood of Federal Agents. They are descendants of the agency, with one founder leaving UK to found federal agents same route. They are both each other's last resort. The woman is codenamed Dry River Water, and the cowboy is Dragon Serpent Blue. Quickly rush to Hart's room, but he acts like a stranger, not recognizing them at all. Turns out, 2.5 years ago, Hart was shot by the director. The cowboy and Dry River were on a mission. It was too late by the time they got to the church. After confirming Hart's identity, Dry River repairs his brain injury with high-tech gear, saving him. The downside: his memories would fade away. Now, he's just a timid entomologist. Merlin stays to help Hart regain his memories, while Taron meets the federal agent's fossil leader with the cowboy. This old chap is codenamed Champagne. As part of the same lineage, he is willing to lend all federal resources to help Taron avenge. Meanwhile, Taron gets intel that traitor Charlie's ex is at a music festival. This could be the lead to finding Charlie and his behind-the-scenes organized. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to avoid missing more epic content.